When it comes to the wedding day, there are a lot of ways that you can create an immersive experience. And the way to effectively do this is by knowing the types of shots that you need in order to help drive the emotion forward within your story. So in this video today, I'm going to talk about the types of shots that I love to utilize at every single wedding to help me create an immersive story. The first is the establishing shot. This shot is one of the most important shots that you want to make sure that you capture at a wedding day because it conveys the where your story is taking place. It connects the relationship between you, the couple, the details, and helps set the tone and mood for what the audience is about to see. The establishing shot should be the first shot that you seek to create because establishing shots generally start at the beginning of a scene, and they are meant to help you set up the feeling for your story. Here are a few elements that make up a great establishing shot. Number one, a wide angle lens, something like a 16mm or a 24mm. Utilizing a drone on the wedding day is also a great way to establish where you are and showcase the magnitude and importance of where we are in this moment. Because the main goal of your establishing shot is to highlight the beauty of your surroundings. Diving into the next shot, and that is going to be your wide angle shot. Similar to the establishing shot and how you would capture your scene, the wide angle shot is where you show more of the world around you. The characters, the scenery. The wide angle shot is the building block to your scene. So when I'm navigating between scenes and going from moment to moment on the wedding day, I'm always capturing a wide angle first. Your wide shot allows you to see everything within your frame so that you can bounce around to closer perspectives to complement your wide shot. If you're filming bride prep even, you can grab a wide of the room with the bride, her bridesmaids, the makeup artist, and then build upon this wide by capturing different angles and perspectives. Every scene on the wedding day should have a wide angle shot so that you can help put your viewer into the story of the day. Speaking of story and creating an immersive experience, you have to check out Uncut Gems. They are a high quality video editing service that can help you get out of the backlog funk and save you so much time in your business. And right now they are offering everyone listening 75% off on their first order. So head over to uncutgems.com and use code WAYWARD75 so that you can kick backlog in the face and get back to being excited about your business. Next is the medium shot or mid shot. This is more of a complementary angle to your wide angle. It's a way for you to enhance the body language, capture your character while still showcasing the context of the world. And it also acts as a seamless transition from one shot to the next. Going from wides to extreme close-ups can be a bit jarring for your viewer, so having a medium shot is a great way to ease into that transition. The medium shot is super useful for couples portraits, guest reactions, and just building your scenes throughout the day. The next shot is going to be your sign-off to your scene, and that is the close-up shot. The intention behind using a close-up shot is so that you can really highlight the intimacy and connection during a particular moment. This shot is tightly framed on your character or object in the scene, and it takes up most of the screen. This is another crucial shot that you will need to help build a compelling scene with emotion. It really helps us understand the character in a more deeper and intimate way, especially during those important moments on the wedding day like the first look, the ceremony, the speeches. All of these moments should have at least one camera with a close-up angle to help maximize the emotional impact that these particular moments hold. The specific formula that I use to help me build a scene at every wedding includes a wide shot, a medium shot, and then 2 close-ups. The key is to get creative with how you frame these shots and mix it up. Grab 2 mediums and 1 close-up, or even an extreme close-up. When I first started, I honestly used a ton of extreme close-ups, especially during like the bride prep. Getting like that eyeball makeup shot, I feel like that was like a standard that you had to have at every single wedding back then. But the truth is, like, as long as it has meaning and intention, then by all means capture it. But if there's no motivation or meaning behind that shot, then consider other ways that you can use the extreme close-up to enhance the message that you're trying to convey. Next is the portrait shot. A single shot, or in the world of weddings, the portrait shot, is where you are really going to highlight your characters in a beautiful, real, and intimate way. These are great to incorporate on the wedding day so that you can show more of who your characters are, their personalities, their characteristics, the nervousness, and the excitement that they may be feeling. Next is the 2-shot or couples portraits. The 2-shot is a common capture for most wedding creatives, as this shot highlights 2 characters within the frame, but in our case, it's the bride and groom, or mom and bride, family members, you name it. This shot is most commonly used to highlight the romance, the tension, and action. And it was actually commonly found in the 1960s during the early soap operas, so that they could save some money and get multiple characters in frame. So, the more you know. Next is the tracking shot. Any shot where the camera is moving through the scene is considered a tracking shot. These shots immerse the audience into the world of your film. These shots tend to be more drawn out than most as they help keep the viewer engaged within your story. Next is one of my personal favorites, and that is over the shoulder. These types of shots are super common in filmmaking as it usually is representing a conversation between two people. For wedding filmmakers, it can have multiple purposes. The first is, of course, during the ceremony to show the exchange of vows. The other is to create depth and interest within your frame. I personally use this shot at every single wedding to help create that visual interest and highlight the intimacy between my characters. The most important thing to remember, though, when it comes to all of these shots is it's not about following the rules. It's about breaking them and being creative with how you capture. Just because an OTS or over-the-shoulder shot is meant for dialogue doesn't mean that it has to for your film. Or even with the POV angle, you don't have to be the one to capture that. You can let your couple steer the camera and capture something truly unique for your story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and valuable in some way. If you did, it means so much if you consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, keep creating and telling beautiful stories. Peace.